Last year, there were nearly 24 homicides in the city of Fort Wayne, according to the police chief. Only 3 of them were solved. News Channel 15's Megan Royce went looking for answers and joins us tonight from Studio 15.
Looking at the homicide statistics from last year can make you wonder why only 3 of 22 homicides have been brought to justice. I sat down today with the Fort Wayne chief of police to see why more haven't been solved yet. 22 homicides, 3 solved, many questions still left unanswered. Although more than 80% of the homicides from last year are still open, Fort Wayne Police Chief Rusty York says more than half of the cases have suspects.
Many times, unfortunately, our detectives have a pretty good idea of who committed the homicide, but they need, all the evidence, the witnesses, to be able to put together a case.
One of the biggest obstacles homicide detectives face is getting witnesses to talk. Without their cooperation, Chief York says it's difficult to build a case.
We really need that collaboration and that help from the public to solve these crimes.
Chief York says most of the violence we saw this past year stemmed from drugs and gang retaliation.
A lot of our victims are people who have chosen to get into that type of lifestyle, whether it be gangs or drugs or both.
Several people who were killed or found guilty of murder were gang members.
Sometimes they're victims. Sometimes they're apprehended and are serving time in prison, so things fall off. They get back out or new people join.
York says he'd like to see fewer homicides in Fort Wayne.
We really are focusing a lot of our resources on gang activity, illegal gun ownership, and so we're working hard to try to eliminate that and hopefully have an impact on our
everything. There will be a press conference Saturday at noon at the City County building where leaders will talk more about eliminating violence. Reporting in Studio 15 tonight, Megan Royce, News Channel 15.